Does your webcam look and sound like this?
Or this?
Or this?
Well, stick around because I'm dropping maximum value with 5 great ways to take your webcam from zero to hero. Welcome to the Maximizers. Welcome, fellow Maximizers. If you're an entrepreneur wanting to use video and Zoom calls to grow your business, then you're in the right place. Hey everybody, I'm David Miller, longtime broadcast TV director and video marketer. I want to tell you, back in 2020 during COVID, I had to figure out some simple and inexpensive ways to make webcams work for broadcast television. Now that's back when our hosts and crew had to produce a national TV show from home for more than 2 years. It was a really big challenge, but we figured it out. And right now, I want to share with you 5 simple steps that you can use to improve the quality of your webcam calls. So let's get right to it.
So this is our starting point, and it definitely does not look very good. Now for most of us, our laptop is the center of our world all day long. We use it for just about everything we do in our business, but it's not providing the best experience for the people we're talking to. Our customers, our potential customers, are getting an image that doesn't have a great background. I'm not looking directly into your eyes. The sound is not so great, and you're looking up my nose. We're going to fix all of those problems, but let's start with that last one. Let's get the camera up to eye level. I like to use a stand like this one to raise my laptop up to eye level. There are lots of these available on Amazon for as little as $30. If you don't want to spend $30 on an adjustable riser, you can just use a cardboard box like this one. We've raised up the laptop so that the camera is at eye level, but I'm very low in the frame and small, and we don't want to look small and unimportant, so we're going to take the laptop screen and we're going to tilt it down until our eyes are right about here, at perfect eye level. Now we're speaking with much more authority. If you've ever watched professionals on a Zoom call, you've probably noticed that they have a closer, more personal connection with all the people on the call, much closer than everybody else on the call, and you may wonder, why is that? Well, the reason is they're looking right into the lens of the camera. Now, it is hard for the rest of us because we want to look down at the people. We want to see their faces and their reactions. It's really hard to look up at that camera. But it can be done while you see other people's faces, and I'm going to show you how. When you're on a Zoom call, make sure to set the view to speaker view, so the people you're talking to are in the small boxes across the top of the screen, very close to the camera. So when you're looking into the boxes, you're just about looking into the camera, and it makes you seem much more engaged.
Now take a look at this thing. This is a webcam, but it has a very special trick that makes it a great webcam for those of us who do business on Zoom, Teams, Meet, or any webcam conference calls. This webcam from Eye Contact is $130, and you just hang it on your laptop like this. Now your webcam is at the perfect height for conference calls. This camera could be a real game changer, especially for those of us who do one-on-one conversations, because we can look directly into the eyes of the people we're talking to, and we can see and feel their reactions. It's really cool. But this camera does have one drawback, and here it is.
The audio you're listening to right now is actually being recorded from this Eye Contact camera. It's not great sound. So if you're using this camera, you're going to want to switch the audio to use a different microphone while you're using this camera.
It's easily done in Zoom. Now, the one other thing that you should know is that they make another version of this camera specifically for desktop computers. It's a little bit longer and it hangs down to the perfect eye level.
Lighting is a big reason that some people look much better on conference calls. I love my lighting setup, but let's be honest, who wants to have a bunch of professional lights in their office?
The only light on me right now is the one right over my head. It's a ceiling light and it's casting a lot of ugly shadows. Now there are a lot of people who really love these. This is a ring light and you can get them really inexpensively on Amazon. This one comes with a stand and it's really easy to use. You can also get one like this that has a clamp. It's really easy to use as well. People love these lights because they make their skin look really good. Let's take a look at the difference. This is a definite improvement in the quality of the light. No ugly shadows on my face, my skin looks much better, but there is one problem, and you're starting to see it right here in my glasses. For people like me who have glasses, These ugly rings show up and it drives me crazy. This is not going to work for me. So I prefer to use two lights spread out away from the camera a bit to add soft, even lighting without all those pesky reflections in my glasses. Sometimes our background is not so pretty, and this is definitely one of those times. So we can call up the zoom settings and click this little blur button right here, and the background gets blurry. It does look nicer, but I'm not really crazy about this floating in the ether kind of look. I really love using virtual backgrounds like this one behind me that I shot with my iPhone. All of a sudden, I look a lot more professional and I feel a lot more confident. Not all webcams have good sounding microphones. Right now you can hear it sounds far away and noisy and echoey. We want our webcam experience to be close, personal, intimate, and the way we do that is to get the microphone closer to our face.
That's why I love big microphones, radio microphones, podcasting microphones like this $200 Rode Pod mic. It sounds wonderful. It's warm. It's big, it's beefy, it's in your face. The problem is it's big and beefy and in your face, and most entrepreneurs don't want to have to go through all of this just to be on a Zoom call.
And that is why I often choose a lavalier microphone like the one I'm wearing on my shirt right now. We see these every day on newscasters and late night talk show hosts, and they just plain work. They sound terrific. This one I got at Amazon for $60, and it plugs right into the USB port of my computer. Best of all, they're close enough to your face so that you can have a great connection with the people you're talking to.
And speaking of webcam microphones, in the next episode of The Maximizers, the entire show is going to be all about the different types of microphones you can use to get better sound on your Zoom calls. It's going to be a shootout between studio mics, lavalier mics, and even earbuds. And I think you're going to be surprised to find out what really makes the difference in quality and price. All right, fellow Maximizers, here is your challenge. Get your webcam up to eye level, improve your lighting, upgrade your background, and maximize your impact. Then let me know in the comments how it worked for you, or let me know if you have any questions. Rest assured, I do read all the comments and questions. So until next time, let's stay connected, and as always, have the very most fun.